So it's the middle of the night and there's a storm going, and I just got off of uploading some new videos and I saw that I'm over 50 subscribers, and I'm just kind of letting that sink in. I've only been on YouTube now for a month, and so I thought I just figured get my thoughts out there. I already got a message asking about my name, the Vine and Thorn Witch, like what did that come from? They were asking as part of a band, which I didn't know was a band, so I had to go look that up. But so Vine and Thorn is important to me because it comes from the women of my family. So primarily my grandmothers, both of them. So one grandmother was very into vines, particularly morning glory, of which she grew all over the garden, fences and near the chicken coops, and just anywhere she could grow it, she grew morning glory. And she would talk to me about how the interwoven vines acted like a security blanket of protection, and that when we bring that into our home or our home spaces, so they were on a farm, and so they extended that protection to the animals and to the crops and kind of our private little garden plots. And so I and so having vines around have always been very important to me. And then the other part of it, Thorn, my other grandmother, had a bit of a passion for berries, blackberries, raspberries. She made the most amazing jams and syrups and jellies. But she also would collect the dead woods with the vine, and she would use that in her magics. And so the vine and the thorn, my two grandmothers, and they, of course, with my parents, all these things were kind of brought down to me and incorporated. And when I was thinking about like how do I want to represent myself on YouTube as a channel name, and I thought about like other little things that were playful and things like this, and I just thought, so much of who I am today is because of my family and my life story, and so why not honor them in a way that resonates with me and my heart? And so Vine and Thorn Witch. So that's how the name came about. So I'm slowly in a process that I've been on YouTube now for exactly 28 days. I started the channel a little bit early because I was going through how to edit and the music selections and different things, and so I was exploring how to do it, what I wanted to do before I posted. But my first video was posted 28 days ago, and so we are now at that period of a month, and I'm blown away by 50 subscribers. Like, that just blew me away. And then your comments are all beautiful, and just I'm blown away, and I don't really know how to express it, so I just thought I would just kind of, as I'm putting together my family candles, which are not working very well. I think I'm being impatient by melting the bottom part. But as I'm putting this together, preparing for tomorrow, I'm just thinking about I guess appreciation, happiness, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'm hoping that it goes in interesting places and that I can maybe connect with other witches, or I don't know, just anything is possible. So one of the reasons I'm creating the website or creating YouTube is, well, no, I didn't create YouTube. One of the reasons for creating my YouTube channel is kind of to document my story, my path with this, so that my kiddo can have this later, because whatever you post online is forever, right? So I just thought it'd be really cool that he would have this later on in his years. So when like I'm dead and gone, this will in some way, shape, or form still be out there for him to access. And there are so many things like from my grandparents and my parents who have all passed over to the other side that I wish I could still had like recorded, or maybe like they had journals or something like that. And so I just thought this is a really cool way to gift that to him. And then my bonus is just the curiosity, the playfulness that I get to have in expressing, well, trying to express my view of the world and my own personal witchcraft, and then sharing that and seeing who I can meet and seeing interactions and just like anything that this world can offer, you know? So, yeah. So I don't know if you can actually, see what I'm putting together. So I have a ceramic, or not ceramic, a clay. What is it I'm looking for? The clay that you then heat in the oven. And I have my autumn colors on here. They're a little crookedy, but it's still beautiful. And then we put a smaller candle together in the center there for sharing appreciation, hopes, dreams, like setting our intentions for this month. So just a little share there, a little family object. So anything else to share off the top of my head? I think I'm going to do this probably once a month, just kind of a monthly thing, and see just it being part of it. Kind of a check-in for myself, paying attention to you all and things that you all say, and just me kind of just kind of sharing just where I am and the joy of the internet. So I'm still figuring out like boundaries and making sure that I keep myself pretty safe. I had a friend point out that I wear a medical bracelet, and I had a friend point out that I probably shouldn't wear that in case it flips over and I accidentally dox myself. So lots of little things that you don't think about, but luckily I have friends to point these things out to me. So yeah, just kind of exploring this new venture and seeing what comes of it, and just kind of sharing appreciation. It always feels good to be heard, I guess, and that y'all like my content, so that's exciting and encouraging. So I'm going to be posting I'm going to be posting one video a week, minimal. I want to post like 3 videos a week. That was my initial goal, but I think I was a little too ambitious in the beginning. I was hoping to post like the tarot or oracle deck showcases, book reviews, and then just like witchy stuff. And the editing takes me a little bit longer, but now that I have a new camera, the GoPro, and I'm not working with my old, let me see, the camera or the phone that I had that I was recording on was, I can't even remember what it was called. I think it was called a Razer Obsidian. It's a really old phone. I couldn't even tell you who made it, but I don't know if it's like my autism, but when I get comfortable with something, I will hold on to it until until it breaks, of which happened when I was recording the stone video. It just slipped out of my hands, went down, and broke. So we just went out and got the GoPro. It was on clearance and sale, so it was just kind of a perfect moment. And so here we are, recording on a GoPro. Yeah, so there's just so many different little things. The last 28 days have been really curious and fun, and just kind of looking forward to where the channel goes. And I have lots of inspiration. I have an entire board of Post-its for upcoming videos, and trying to get some more nature stuff in before the Minnesota winter closes in on us. We're already in, well, the weather report says that we could get snow in 2 weeks, but that doesn't always hold. So not being from the state of Minnesota, being a girl from Southern California, the weather up here is still jarring to me, and it's a learning experience. But a lot of the nature walks and just some of these things, I guess experiencing 4 seasons. My partner jokes that we only have 3 seasons, but it's her state. So I can see the 4 seasons. So experiencing seasons has been really interesting. And I have a lot of favorite nature spots, as I've shared. So hopefully I can get a few more days in of recording outdoors before it gets too cold and we get locked in. Where I'll get more into like witchy cabinet herb videos, and really getting into like some spellcraft stuff. So yeah, so middle of the night, thunderstorm going, in appreciation and a thank you, and excitement for where things are going. So hopefully you're having a good day or night wherever you are, and happy witching.